Got that feathery touch from outside, 16 points, 16 rebounds.
It's called getting the shot you want.
But also, he's added a little post-up to his game, too.
And one.
For T-Mac.
No, he did everything he could tonight. But what the problem is, he just got too many role players. Without Yao Ming and Austin, just too many role players.
You saw Darren Williams go flying off of that screen by Aaron Brooks. He's been bothered by a sore butt, as Craig Sager talked about. That's the medical terminology.
That's not the medical.
And how about Ronnie Price off the bench? Jerry Sloan alluded to that in his post-game comments. He had 8 points and a huge three right there at the end of the third quarter.
Saw a gluteus maximum.
A lot better bench now with Utah. I tell you, this is a different team now with a different mindset, Utah.
Utah was down 72-71 after that Aaron Brooks bucket, but there is Williams to give the Jazz the lead at 76-74.
You know, the good thing they do, when their guys come off the bench, they come in and they just work hard.
How good is this kid?
And let me tell you something, the Rockets played as well as they could play tonight. They just didn't have a big enough gun.
If there's no, I'm going to tell you what, you talk about LeBron pulling on Kobe's cape.
Yeah.
Well, Chris Paul, when you look in the rearview mirror, I know you see Darren Williams.
How about this play right here? Offensive foul on Luis Scola.
That's a good call, but a little flopper with it.
And Bobby Jackson's three is negated. Tracy did not shoot the shot, hit Bobby Jackson, who drained it, but it was no good. And then this by Kyle Korver. Extremely tough baseline jumper.
Tough.
Shot clock winding down.
Well, that credit goes to Karolinko for getting the rebound.
With the offensive board. And that was that as far as the Utah Jazz are concerned. That's the only bucket of the game for Kyle Korver.
I think the point guard situation out west is pretty good right now.
Like I said, when Chris Paul look in the back of his car, he see Darren Williams. He's right there with him. Same car.
Game 3 is going to be Thursday night. It's going to be right here on TNT, and that will be out there in Salt Lake City Energy Solutions Arena. And so, I mean, how far can this Utah team? How far can this Utah team go? They made the Western Conference Final last year. Is it a tougher road this time around, though, than it was last year for them? They beat Golden State to get there last year.
Well, they were a better team. But see, as I said earlier, the two best teams in the West to me are the Lakers and Utah. I think whoever wins that series is going to win the West. And it's unfortunately for me, they've got to play in the second round of the playoffs. But I picked Utah, but I'm not sure that the Lakers can beat Utah without buying them. But whoever wins that series, I think they're the odds-on favorite to win the West. And let me tell you something. I really want to watch their mentality tonight to see if they were going to get greedy. I've been on good teams. I've been on really good teams. And like I said, Magic, Lakers, the Celtics and the Bulls, they were greedy. They want to sweep people or beat you 4-1. I was impressed with Utah tonight. They really, because if you didn't let Houston get off to a good start, they were going to be in trouble because they were playing uphill all night.
But you said last year they had an easier road because they played Golden State, but I think they got an advantage over every other West team because if you looked at every series, this was the only series that everyone probably could agree on, that Utah is better than Houston. So they're playing a depleted Houston team, so they get an advantage in that first round. So then when that second round comes, they're a little bit fresher, a little bit mentally more tougher going into round 2. So they have the clearer advantage over all the Western Conference teams.
I don't know about no clear advantage because
over the other teams.
Kobe Bryant, Pau Gasol, and Lamar Odom got something to say about that.
I believe in that too.
But I'd pay to see that one.
Yeah.
But I don't have to because we can get tickets for Magic.
Well, what we're seeing is just a team that got experience. And that experience last year is carrying over to this year. And also they got a terrific coach. You always cheer for Jerry Sloan.
Yes, you do.
They win 90-84. They're up 2-0 as they head to Salt Lake.
When Popovich in the car, he looked Jerry Sloan in his mirror.
Straight ahead on inside. Game 2 in Cleveland between the Wiz and the Cavs. A hard hit.